What's up YouTube? New video. Today I'm just gonna go over the first few trades that I took on the funded account. Just gonna show how they worked out basically. And damn, I gotta stop saying basically. When I rewatched the last video I said basically like 50 times. But however, just gonna jump straight in, and a little motivational quote right here. You can't beat someone that just never quits. That's actually true, because I noticed it doesn't even matter what you're grinding on, if you're visiting college or university, or if you're trying to build a dropship business or an SMMA business, or even if you try to do some other kind of business stuff, then of course you have to get disciplined over time and you have to fail, like I said in the past videos. But when it comes to trading, the thing you have to fight is not actually your start capital or, I don't know, your knowledge. I mean, of course you have to have some basic knowledge, but the one thing you have to get rid of is, you know, fighting the boredom of trading, because trading is fucking boring. It's just like it is. And even if you, especially if you don't see any progress in the first few months, I don't want to talk big or something because I'm still in here, but I know how it feels like. I know what made me revenge trade, because it was just so boring. You know, trading this session every day, not seeing those fast progresses like I've seen on the internet or something. Probably most of those people don't even, you know, live that kind of lifestyle. But fighting against the boredom of trading is actually very hard. And I once heard a quote that said, trading is the slowest way to get rich quick, right? And there's so much truth in this. But with all that being said, let's just jump right into the trades. First trade, Euro USD London session. This one actually fucked me up, because not necessarily because it was a bad setup. I mean, it was kind of, but I did not calculate my lot size correctly. So I lost about 3%. And it was a rough start, because this was, remember guys, this was the first trade that I took after blowing my funded account, and losing 3% instantly again was kind of not what I wanted to see. But jumping into the trade, we traded off of a liquidity sweep after market opening. So this was our point of interest. We had our liquidity zone right here, and swapped liquidity as well, but it was a very bad setup actually, if I think about it now. I'm gonna show you why, because if we go to the 3-minute chart, and we can see a market opened around here, right, at 9 a.m. and the liquidity we swapped is basically a market range that we built after market opened. So basically it was pretty stupid and straightforward. So I was just racing to take a trade. Took the take profit here at this liquidity zone, and eventually we also came up again and smashed that take profit zone. But before we did that, we took out long positions again, and mine was one of them. But yeah, that was a losing trade with a 3% loss, but I'm very happy that I made it all back. Oh, this one was slightly better. We still had a bad execution style, but this time I actually followed the market and followed the trend, kind of, because I mean, it was 10:20 a.m. so nearly 1.5 hours in market opening, but we had like no price action. Previous to that, we had no price action. If I scale down to 1 hour chart, you can see that basically for 11 or 12 hours nothing really happened. We were just climbing up a bit, but that was it. What I did spot though is this 1 hour fair value gap, and if I learned one thing, then that's fair value gaps on a higher time frame are most of the time very reliable. So I used that fair value gap. Also the stop loss, took the stop loss right to the end of the fair value gap. So if you would break above that, then I would close the trade. But yeah, why did I enter the trade? Actually, it was kind of a sloppy trade. So I just entered off of breaker structure on a 1 minute chart, which wasn't that good, but yeah, that was a trade. My take profit was, I think it was actually all the way down here, but I closed it here because I saw basically saw a market structure shift incoming, and that's not a joke. I'm not a magician or something. I just saw it coming. Doesn't make sense. Probably gonna laugh in 1 or 2 years if I see this video again, but just close the trade right here. Up to the next trade. Third and last trade, 1 to 1.8 ratio, which is also very good. This one was a short trade on London session again, and this was early London session. It was 13 minutes before the market opened, and it worked out pretty well. I took this trade because it was pretty obvious what the market wanted to do. We were basically heading into a very important zone of liquidity, which is this one right here. So we got this liquidity point from last week, and we saw that price was in an uptrend, and if it's in an uptrend, it probably wants to go to some kind of place, and for me it was clear that it wanted to hit the liquidity zone. So I looked for short trades, and what I saw right here, let's scale up to the 5 minute chart from here on, is that before market opened, we basically broke down once, formed a big imbalance, fair value gap right here. So then I basically just wanted to wait for a confirmation, and I did not enter here because it was pre-market opening, but I did enter right here, opened the trade right here, took the stop loss to the top of the fair value gap, and actually took this zone, this previous zone of liquidity, as a take profit. Got hit, even hit the 1 hour liquidity zone, so I was right actually. And yes, that's it. Those were my 3 trades. Excited for the next ones, and let's jump into the outro. So that's it for the first update on the new funded account. You guys can see I was down at 9.7k, but came up all the way. Excited for the next few days, weeks. I don't know how long I'm gonna take on this funded account. If I blow it again, if I lose it and not blow it, if I win it, I don't care, as long as I show up every day, make progress. And this is not, again, this is not content. This is just documentation. And my main goals for the next few weeks is, of course, grind and show up every day, like I said, and improve my English as well to communicate even better and, you know, learn about new words. Yeah, that's basically it. If you guys, I'm thankful for the support. If you guys enjoyed the video, leave a like, leave a comment, and leave a sub. It means the world to me. I'm very happy about every comment, and have a blessed day, guys. And remember, if you currently have some problems going on, or if you're finding yourself in some kind of dark area, remember that that's actually the most important time of your life, and this is the one possibility you have to use to actually grow. Because if you don't, time is running out. Life isn't that long. It sounds pretty basic again, but life actually is not that long, and you will realize it one day if you open your eyes and think about where all the time went. So just start. It doesn't matter what anyone thinks. It doesn't matter what anyone says about you. Eventually, they will talk either way. So just start, and peace.